this. For me, it's a shit guy, you know. On the top, I'm gonna punch him so hard, man. I'm gonna punch him so hard. I can't wait to punch him. Eu tô aqui defendendo a minha família. Eu tô aqui pelo futuro do meu filho. I just believe when I see the paper, you know. When I open my email and I see the contract, I say, fuck, I'm UFC, I arrived, yeah! Wow! I think it was the best feeling, no, the best feeling because I just have to feel in my life, you know. The first, when my son born, the second was right now. So my name is Joilton Lutterbach. I'm from Brazil. I have 31 years old. Right now I signed with UFC. That's the best organization in the world. So I have the fight June 22 against Shara Bullet in Saudi Arabia. I can't wait to fight, can't wait to debut there, to show good performance, and then to become champion. I can't wait, it's a dream.
Joilton, tell me what the feeling you had once you knew you were going to fight at the UFC.
So when I know about the fight, when I know about the contract, I was fucking happy. The first time when I know, I was like, okay, man, but I will not say like, oh, I want to see the contract. And man, I was like 1 week just waiting for the contract. I was trained, but I was 1 week waiting for the contract. Say, man, I need this contract, I need this contract. I just believe when I see the paper, when I open my email and I see the contract, I say, fuck, I'm UFC, I arrived, yeah! Wow! I think it was the best feeling, the best feeling because I just have to feel in my life, The first, when my son born, the second was right now, because it was amazing, Like, I think 40 years fight for this, 40 years fight for this. 10 years after the ultimate fight, I used the ultimate fight. I couldn't be champion, and then after 10 years, they call me to fight, and then it's amazing, because I fought everywhere, man. I fought against the best fight in the world. I fought every organization. I fought 93. I fought super lightweight. I fought middleweight, welterweight, lightweight, PFL. I killed myself in PFL to try to make a weight. I tried everything. I became world champion K1. I got 12 belts. I got 5 title world champion. And then I fought against everybody, I just challenged myself. I didn't build my record, and then I arrived in UFC. And then it's amazing because more of the guys, they build the record just to go to UFC. And every time I challenge myself, I didn't say, I don't want to fight this guy. First, they send the opponent and accept, and after this, I check the opponent, Always I accept first because you have to be ready for everything,
What are your weaknesses and strengths?
I didn't find my weakness, man. I want to know what is my weakness. If you know, tell me, because I'm just strong.
Can you elaborate on your strength?
I think my strong is like my mind, because I'm smart when I fight, I'm not stressful, I always relax in the fight, and I can see everything in the fight. I know the exact time to knock the guy out in the fight, Sometimes not so good in the train, but in the fight, I can do everything. I know the best moment to freeze the guy, because usually they call me Sub-Zero, because every fight I call the guy, I freeze the guy. Every fight I freeze the guy. And then, so I think this, my mind, to be smart in the fight. I think it's the way. More of the fight, they are stressful to fight, they put a lot of things in the mind. And I don't fight with plan, I don't fight with strategy, I just go there and fight. Wait for the moment, always adapt in the fight. I think it's the way, without plan. Sometimes you do a lot of things in your mind, you put a lot of plan, a lot of strategy in the fight, you do nothing, And I prefer to be ready for everything and adapt in the fight, Flow like water, be like water, my friend. What can flow, what can crash, Just be free and do everything.
How do you feel?
So I'm feeling very well to be here in UFD Gym, The first time that I was here, 2015, I know everybody here. I know Ivan, I know Sojiki, Leozada, all the coaches here are amazing, Maxi, Hippolyte, Leozada, you know. And also, I'm so happy because I couldn't bring my coach here right now, my box coach, to be together. And then it's a good feeling to have someone that you like, you know. I have a good partner training here, only tough guy, only strong guys. And this time a little bit better because even bring a lot of good fights here, you know. Champions for different organizations, and then it's good because you can challenge yourself, you know. You can train with the champions, you can train with the Cage Warriors champion, you can train with the KSW champion, ONE FC champion, and then you can train with the best guys in the same mat. This is amazing, you know.
So tell me, what are your plans after this fight?
My plans for this fight is to go up because this opponent have a lot of hype. A lot of people talk about him because he's a very good fighter. But you know, when I beat him, I'm gonna beat him. When I'm gonna beat him, so I'm gonna get all the hype for me, you know, and they can call people from top 10, you know, because I don't want to be in UFC like some guys that make 7 fights in UFC, 6, 7, you know. They, of course, I cannot say that they choose the opponent because everybody's good in UFC, you know, but they looking for the best way, you know, to fight. I want to fight this guy now. Maybe this fighting match for me. And then I don't want to be like this. I want to challenge the best guy, you know, because I want to be on the top. I don't want to miss time, you know. I don't want to miss time. You know, I'm a long time in the way. I fought against everybody, you know. I don't want to build my record in UFC. I want to fight against the best guys, you know. And then, also I saw that my opponent, he just called out Vettori, that's I think top 5 in UFC, and also Michael Pereira, that is a superstar in UFC. And then I said, man, so when I beat him, why not? I call the guys, you know. You just get something when you talk, when you try, you know. If you think like, oh, I just arrived here right now, I'm not allowed to call the guys because they are a long time there, you know. Everything is about your mind, you know. If you think, if you believe, if you say, it's gonna happen, you know. Just believe.
What is your prediction for the fight?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish or knock him out in the second round, you know, not more. I think maybe I check him in the first round, you know, in the second round I can knock him out because first I like to see the opponent, you know. Of course, when I find the moment, I try to knock the guy out. But more of the time, sometimes I play in the first round, I check the guy in the second round.
On June 22nd, you're going to fight Shara the Pirate Magomedov. What do you think about him as a person?
I don't know, man. I don't like him. Maybe he's a good guy, you know, but he looks like a bad guy. Because when I matched the fight, when I know about the fight, when I announced the fight, I got a lot of messages. You know, a lot of people talk bad about him. Hey, man, you must kill this guy. I don't like this guy. This guy talk a lot of bullshit. And I saw some posts, you know, some bad things about him. So he spoke very bad about Brazil, you know. Also, when he was supposed to fight, he was not supposed to fight Michael Pereira, just calling him out. And then, so I don't know if you know, but Michael Pereira was in Brazil saving people, you know, because one tragedy happened in Brazil before. You know, I don't know if you know about the water, a lot of people die. And he said, you have to fight me, you know, why are Brazil just saving dogs? And then I think it was not respectful, man. The guy is a hero, you know, he was there, you know, he risked himself, you know, to help people. And then he talked like this. For me, it's a shit guy, you know. We cannot talk bad about country. You cannot talk bad about religion. You must be always respectful, you know. You want to promote the fight, but it's not the way, man, to do this, you know. You have all the ways to promote the fight, but not like this, man. And then I have to give lesson for him, you know. When I put him down, when I stay on the top, I'm going to punch him so hard, man. So I respect him because he has just one eye and then have the balls to fight me. But it's not my fault, you know. I have to kill him, and then I have to walk for the left side. I have to close the left eye, and then he's gonna back to Dagestan without seeing nothing, you know. I know that it's with weakness, but it's not my fault, man. I have to do my job, you know. I have to do my job.
Joilton, I saw your opponent has a very clean record of 12-0-0. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, man. I think he have a good manager, you know. He just built his record. Because, you know, I think he have 12 fights. I think, you know, 12 fights, but he just fought against 3 good guys, you know. The last 9 guys was not good fighters, you know, was just beginners, you know. He fought in Thailand, again, shit guys in Thailand, you know, just to build the record. And the last 3 fights was a good fights. They did good fights in ACC, there was good opponents. And Bruno Silva, that also good opponent, you know, but just strike, you know. And then, so... It's like this, man. He never fought against somebody like me, you know. He never fought wrestling, he never fought grappling, you know. And then they just met good fights for him, striker, you know. And then right now is a test for him, you know, because he's gonna go down and then he have to get up. I want to see, you know. I want to make pressure. I will do pressure. I want to see how's going on, you know.
Joilton, your surname sounds quite German, but you're Brazilian. Could you share the story behind your name?
So my second name, it was funny, you know, because it's come from my wife. And more, I think everybody when married, you know, take the name of the woman, take the name for the man. But I took the name for my wife, you know. It was funny because, so, you know, Brazilian guys, they are always tough fighters. Russia guys, they are always tough fighters. And then nobody, sometimes it's hard to find opponents for Brazilian guys in Germany, Russia guys. And then before I say, man, I'm gonna take her name, I'm gonna put Lutterbach, and I'm start to fight for Germany, you know. Also because I want to get more opportunities to fight, and also because I would like to live in Germany. And then also maybe I try to get the document because she have a grandfather that come from Germany, blah blah blah. And then it was my plan, you know. And then I become a German fight out of Düsseldorf, and then every good thing's gonna happen. It start to happen now in my life because I fought in Cage Warriors, represent Germany, and I was in KSW against Dricus Duplessis, represent Germany, and then I was in PFL, represent Germany, you know, because PFL needed one German guy, and Ivan say, no, I have the German guy here, Lutterbach, and then I was represent Germany because there was a lot of Brazilian guys. They know we have a lot of Brazilian guys. We need German guy. No problem, we have a Lutterbach. And then send him the passport, Brazilian passport, you know, oh, what the fuck. And then after this, I signed with Brave, and I did 3 fights in Brave, representing Germany. And I fought in Germany also, you know, when Brave come here. And then, so Germany name opened a lot of doors for me, you know, because the people are looking for good fights from Germany, you know.
During our time together, I noticed you often talking with your family, so you seem to be a real family person. If you like, you can speak in Portuguese now and send some wishes to them.
Não, só queria dizer que tudo que eu faço é pela minha família. Então, quando eu entro ali no octógono, cara, eu tenho que botar minha família no coração. É isso que me motiva, pensar no meu filho, pensar na minha família. Eu acho que o lutador, ele tem que ter uma razão para lutar. Ele tem um porquê dele estar ali. Então ganha quem tem mais vontade. E depois que eu fui pai, depois que eu tive o Arthur, cara, eu virei um lutador totalmente diferente. Hoje eu tenho uma razão para lutar. Hoje quando eu entro ali, eu penso, cara, eu tô aqui defendendo a minha família, eu tô aqui pelo futuro do meu filho, enfim, pelos meus sonhos, pela minha família, tudo que eu acredito, tudo que eu quero conquistar, tudo que eu quero construir. Então acho que a minha família é a maior motivação que eu tenho, cara. Minha esposa, Silvia, meu filho Arthur, meu pai, minha mãe, meus irmãos. Eu acho que isso aí é minha família, é isso que me dá força. E, cara, é isso. Toda vez que você entrar ali com vontade, querendo, você vai vencer a luta, sabe? A família, meu filho, não é uma pressão. É uma pressão, mas é uma pressão que te leva pra frente, não é uma pressão que te derruba. Então, tô muito animado por essa luta. A gente vai vencer.
This was the interview with Joilton Lutterbach. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so now. If you haven't ring up the bell, what are you waiting for? We appreciate your feedback and the comments, and we are looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay tuned and don't forget to check out part 1 if you missed it. The next part will be about both sides of the training, the tough and the fun part. See you soon.
Gira, gira, girou no ataque. gira, girou no atabaque, no agogo.